All right, now that Michael is of sober state of mind, he's got a fantastic story for us.
Can you tell it?
Look at him. He's pondering the story and the quality of it right now.
Yeah. I can tell it. I can tell it. Lindsay,
All right,
you
Michael.
ready to tell this story?
I'm ready.
All right.
All right, here we go. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, in recent history, Gavin and I were filming a video. I believe it was Manuel Samuel.
Drink.
Yup. It was.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Oops. Dramatic effect. There was stopping. There was intrigue. There was mystery along the way. Gavin said, Michael, what are you doing? Why are we waiting to shoot this video? And I said to Gavin, I need to wait. I need to figure out what's happening right now. Because Extra Life is this year. And you know what? Lindsay and I, we made an Extra Life. Oh! Because we're having a baby next year! It's happening! Knocked up! This bitch has got a butt in the oven right now!
In here! It's in here from him!
First ever Rooster Teeth baby! Achievement hunter, make a baby! Your world will come to an end! I'm sorry, I apologize if our baby dies in the near future, because then it's kind of unfortunate, because we told everyone about it.
Drink!
But it's happening. June 2017, there's going to be a little mutant spawn. And
I have to move out.
my dick still works, and Andy has to leave. Get out of our house.
You gotta kick him out.
I fooled you. It wasn't a story at all. It was a story of my dick making a baby. And it happened.
You got 90 shots, Michael.
If you
got
believe
10 left.
anything
You
can
are so
happen.
close to being done.
First ultrasound next week.
It's gonna be the angriest baby ever born.
Goddamn right it is.
It's just gonna be punching and kicking
I'm down.
nonstop.
What's his first word gonna be?
Fuck you. Fuck you, Gavin. Fuck you. That's what it's gonna be. Bam.
How long is this dance?
It's however long the music goes.
It's time to make up your mind. I think that tonight is when our stars align.
Like a puppet.
Honey, it's time to leave it behind. Take my hand, 'cause you and I are gonna shine.
Oh, we got some lights going now.
It was cold in the dark.
It's beautiful.
This is amazing.
Why'd the music get quiet?
Keep it going. Keep it going. This is not done.
Like a sky with no sun, like a night that my heart was eclipsed by the dark, then something changed. I saw it come true. The tiniest of sparks came into view.
She's surprisingly cool with it.
I'm gonna Rafiki it. I'll be hanging it like this. I'll be running around with it.
Don't trip with the
Oh,
baby.
God. Oh, he's dancing with a baby.
Father-daughter dance.
Oh boy. I was vomiting already.
Look at the cross face.
Non-stop going.
was awesome.
All right.
That was incredible.
I love it. That was
Survived.
That was elegant. That was beautiful.
What an amazing moment.
Michael and Iris Jones. My lord, that was incredible.
gonna
Iris,
vomit
take a
now.
bow.
Take a bow.
Oh, there you go. And bow. Good job. That was incredible. Thank you so much.
Oh, she's tired.
She things happen.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck?
Just eyeing you up. What did you just do to me?
She's had 5 months of it. She's used to it.
Yeah. If I would have told you 1 year ago, before the announcement, that Michael Jones would have the cutest moment on Extra Life 2017, y'all would have said, no, that is absolutely not true, but that was adorable.
We should hard cut from the baby announcement last year to that middle of that dance.
I'm gonna
Sensory
be
Club.
a dad. Me. What?
Oh, there you go. There's the split screen. Look at that. There's the lovely parents right there.
Dogs love grapes.
Combine our faces and see what it'll look like.
Oh, dude, that kid's. It's gonna be such a stillborn now.
Gonna fuck it up.
I know.
Listen, I've been drinking Sprite all night. Calm
I
down.
told everyone early.
Calm
I'm
down.
just saying it's gonna come back to burn us. You know, I didn't want to burn ourselves, but we're gonna. It's it's gonna have like one leg or
Such
something.
a stillborn?
I'm just saying. You know, I don't want to Katie Seagal it. You know,
True.
Married with Children. They did a whole season about her having a baby, and then it died, and then they were like, it's a dream. It might be a dream episode. I'm just saying.
Nice.
Dude, I'm gonna fuck that kid up real good.
Yeah. I'll be there to help. It's cool.
It's mine.
The RT Extra Life hashtag has exploded, too.
Yeah.
It's just gotten crazy. Michael, you were 8 away.
I told you it was a good story.
Looks
This
like.
guy knew. He knew.
Yeah.
I knew the whole
Oh,
time.
Gavin immediately was like, name it Taylor. I'm like,
Taylor
no.
Jones, dude.
Fuck
Taylor
you.
Jones.
Negative.
Not
I
be
won't
named
tell
Taylor.
you the name because no one will steal it. I told Lindsay, right? And I was like, we could tell everybody. We kind of risk, it might die. And it happens.
If you say it
happens.
enough, it can't happen, right?
And we're gonna look bad.
like a
But
reverse
here's the
thing.
thing, Lindsay. We don't tell people, and then in 2 months you're gonna know anyway. What a waste. What a waste. We could have told
What
everybody on
a
Extra Life.
That's true.
Could have made
That's
a
true.
stretch goal.
That could have been
You
a.
know?
Yeah, there you go.
Stretch mark.
I may have texted my family this morning to tell them before Extra Life. You know?
I can't wait till we tell our kid, like, you know how many dead baby jokes your dad made
Yeah.
about
Oh,
you?
a million.
Like,
a
let's
million.
show. You can watch. He or she can watch.
I fucking made a life.
And
pretty
being
impressive,
pregnant,
sir.
too, I've been throwing
I
up a
like
lot.
when
This is not
Michael
helping.
came to the office and
Oh, yeah.
Lindsay told me, and I was like, oh my God, like, congratulations. And he goes, it's a legit bigger reaction than I got from my mother.
Dude, I told Denise, she was like, cool. Yeah, all right, yeah.
That's a Jersey awesome.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
I
That's
guess,
a Jersey holy shit.
you know what?
Drink.
I guess I'll love that grandkid. Sure. Yeah. Sign me
Whatever.
up.
I
You
got
know what?
time. I got time.
You know what? Jot my name down. I'm good.
I'm on board.
Michael, drink.
I
Drink,
told
Michael.
Gavin, and he almost pee-peed in his pants.
There's the
Yeah.
last 5 right there.
I told Gavin, and his immediate reaction was, "It's like you're dead.
Yeah, I was like, it was nice knowing you, boy.
You've died. Everyone I know has married or have kids. It's like you're dead to me now."
Uncle Gabby can visit.
You're the only
Dude,
one
I'll
left,
visit.
Gavin, in the main office.
Yeah.
Dude, you're not even
talked about
married. When is I talked about it in a sense where I said like what's gonna happen first? You're gonna marry Meg or she's gonna leave your ass
One of those.
because it's the only 2 options.
Yeah.
So you should really get on top of that. You know, we'll talk about it more in the Mario Party Let's Play.
Yeah.
There you
Coming
go.
up, the 50
really-
turner.
We'll get into it.
We doing
do all
50
things.
turns?
So that's
Maybe
it.
I feel like we
my
should.
baby will be there. I'll hold it. Listen, I'll have it in videos.
how much he
I'll
cares
just
about
be
you.
having it like sitting on my shoulder, boy, girl, whatever. It doesn't matter. It'll be there. It'll have a dick or a vagina,
Drink.
probably.
No, I want it to be like a Ken doll. And be
Maybe
nothing.
both.
I don't know. It could be a third option. I'm not ruling out science.
All right, we got 3 more remaining.
Chuck, I'm gonna be a father. I'm ready for
Michael,
this.
this
There you
is
go.
all just a mental thing. That's all this is. And if there's one thing that Michael is, it's mental.
When
Watch
Michael
your
gets
beverages.
a certain level of drunk, his face becomes mush, and it's great.
Yeah, it becomes Play-Doh.
It's just like sinks off
I
the
feel like
bones.
I could put a
Excellent.
newspaper on his chin and like it'll leave a mark there. I am very proud of it.
Remember when you
Yeah, no,
lied
it's
to
one of that too.
Barbara
It
just
wasn't me.
at MCM in England, and
Yeah,
you're like,
I was
"Oh,
mad
I'm not
pregnant for
drinking,
MCM.
pregnant."
I was
Lied
throwing
to
up
you.
like crazy too. We did our interviews, and then like the 3 times I had to leave, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. It was to vomit everything out.
Also, that's why she couldn't drink the whole trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Thanks,
while
thanks,
on off
O'Douls.
topic, Gavin was a cheeky bastard and said, "Which one of us do you think is the next one to have a kid?"
He knew. This guy knew. And I looked at Gavin and I went like this.
It'll be Jeremy.
Oh, you're being cheeky,
Little
you
asshole.
little fuck.
But
you
I was
know.
looking at Ryan when I said it. So
You diverted all attention, but you
cheap.
knew.
$479,165. We are less than 1,000 away.
Drink
I'm
99.
gonna ruin a
from
life.
The belly slap.
Well, yours
All right,
first.
Michael.
Drink.
This is it, Michael.
Oh, last one.
This is it. Michael, the Century Club. Down the hatch.
I'm doing it for you, son or daughter.
For the kids.
It's for you. I'll find out because I'm gonna do a DNA test with the blood work. You can do it now. It's like 12 to 14 weeks, and she's like 9 right now. So
Sure.
like I'll do it and I'll find out. But this is for you.
Cheers.
The Centurion.
Hey!
Michael Jones.
Michael Jones. Congratulations. All right, let's get some firing squad prepped because we have some.
So, Extra Life, it just sucks to be Michael.
This
on
is
Extra Life.
the best part too, right? Like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Why is our team a Roadhog?
We're talking about Extra Life, and the paintball thing came
Yeah.
up of like, oh, we'll do a firing squad, blah, blah, blah. 1 second, Lindsay's like, oh, I'll do it. I was like, how about you don't do it and murder our unborn baby?
Fair point.
How about that? And she was like,
Got a little too excited.
You gotta give it to
hey,
Lindsay.
you can stop with the dings. I'm done. I'm done.
We did it.
Fuck you.
Michael.
Yeah. No. Hey.
Hey! Yo!
I'm talking to a father here, right? No.
All right.
Dogs hate grapes.
Michael, you should take it up closer. Get up close.
I'm good. I don't think I'll puke though.
Okay.
It's just a lot of spittle. Imagine I'm my own baby.
Oh, why? Why would you do that to yourself?
Remember the bread I had in my pocket for 2 hours?
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna be like, oh, I'll be Uncle Gavin.
Balls.
I'll be honest, though, I really hope this kid doesn't die.
Yeah,
it'll
me too,
be
man.
it'll be really awkward for me. It's gonna be a whole thing, like, oh,
It'll
it's
be a whole thing.
it's stillborn, or
Have to
it's
tell
got
everybody
one
about
leg,
it.
or whatever. Like, I really bit the bullet on this one. Sorry about
All
that.
right,
June
Jack-
2017.
Jack is on 2.
It's about the size of a grape
Oh,
right
God,
now.
That is not good.
I apologize if it drops dead before you get to meet it, because it could happen. It runs in the family. I'll tell you what, audience.
Drink.
If you want me to exploit my baby, done.
Iris and her dad, Mikey Jones.
Wearing a little Achievement Hunter shirt.
The cute cast.
Oh, oh my gosh.
You want a handheld? Hey, how you doing? You want to talk?
Yo.
Yeah, give us all your thoughts and feelings.
Chuck it.
Oh, wow.
This is the cutest thing ever.
Oh my god.
Nice, gentle.
This isn't a typical podcast.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god.
They're communicating.
This is going to be the highest viewed podcast of all time.
They're communicating.
Oh, she's in love with that cat.
can't handle it.
Loves cats. Come over and see the kitty. Come over.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Iris, did you hear that Tumblr banned adult content?
I think our friend Finch said it best when he said, "No more Cumbler."
Keep it clean.
Over the head. The cat might hear you.
Give him a little pet.
Oh no.
So my goal with cats always is to try to hold them as much as possible.
It's happening.
You can pet the kitty.
Oh
You want to pet him on the
my
head?
gosh.
Little fingers.
You pet him up here on the head.
Oh my gosh.
He's orange.
Are they about the same age?
No,
Like
he's
in cat years?
I don't know. He's 9 weeks now.
How old is
I feel like we should all just take the day
I'm
off.
watching Iris
Yeah.
navigate now
I'm
that
done.
she knows how to
Hey,
walk.
Iris, do you know how to do a blue apron read? So I'm just going to take off if that's the case. I don't need
This
to
is
be.
great. This is great for the audio listeners. They hear, hi.
I think she wants to pet you, Bernie.
No, she's all about that cat.
Oh my gosh.
She loves
It's
it.
funny.
All right,
She's
there you
like
go.
making eye contact with it. She wants to.
This is gonna be
to
tough
look
to
at.
end this.
Yeah.
I can already tell.
I'm just cool with like an hour and a half of this.
Yeah.
Are there any like
Bush, you're doing a great job.
ASMR videos
All right.
that are just like
Bye, Iris.
little kids meeting cats?
Oh, they have a relationship. She's saying goodbye.
This is not a good time of year for her to learn to hate men with gray beards.
Oh, I'm terrible with cats. You don't want to give me the
Is it
cat.
true?
Yep.
What does that mean, terrible with cats?
I'm like, they could sense my fear, and they always scratch me.
Oh no, she's crying now.
Oh no.
Give her the cat back.
Yeah. Here, look.
She stopped instantly.
He's right here. Oh, you're stuck in my little jeans. Keep the cat.
Look at it.
This is the weirdest form of birth control for me right now.
I want to see that.
Are you not a cat person either?
No, I like tiny cute things.
Bye, Iris. So good to see you.
Is it?
Iris has started like not kind of screaming, like she's learning her voice. She's excited about things.
She knows that she can make noise.
Yeah. I say she's Black Canary now. That's her superhero.
What she does now too is though she's found, and it's the first thing I thought of, and Lindsay said it, is she does inward singing from like Tenacious D.
Inward
singing.
Okay. Inward.
I was pretty clear on that.
As opposed to outward, the opposite of outward.
Please put in subtitles.
I mean, she loves rap.
Yeah,
just
she's all about it.
I'm like, Iris, you can't say the words. When it gets to that part, you go, and then you just move on.
Yeah.
Right.
Best to learn that now.
Singing. She'll fucking sit there and scream. It's like she's discovered she can make noise at all times. Because she'll be like,
she's got to maximize.
She does it all the time now. She's like, I'm like, what are you doing? Stop doing that. And she's just like bouncing along.
Her head starts spinning.
You told me a good story about her yesterday. Like she was groaning when you were walking by.
Oh yeah. It's anytime like babies like make any kind of sounds, it's funny. I'm sure Ryan can attest to this.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's like funny, and also you're like, yeah, you did that. Like your body's working.
They're super
it's all
impressed with
good,
themselves every
you know?
time too.
Yes.
One time, like,
shut up, kid. That wasn't a word.
She eats, and then like now I don't even burp her that much. I just sit her up, and she'll like just be like, just on her own. I'm like, yeah. I was going to bed the other night. It was like a week ago. Lindsay was already sleeping, and Iris was in her crib, and I'm like turning the lights off and shit out in the loft area where I was playing video games. It's like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm walking through the hallway to get to her bedroom, and I hear her like fussing, like, it's like in the middle of the night, and I was like, oh, maybe I should go check on her, make sure she's not like twisted up or like flipped around or whatever. And as I'm getting near the door, I just hear, and I was like, nice. And I just went to my bed. And I was just like, oh, you're trying to push a fart out. But it was just like dead quiet, 1:30 in the morning. You just hear. I was like, yes. Like I laugh every time. Or when she's just like sitting there doing nothing, you go to pick her up, and you're like, it's just always funny. It's always funny. I love it. But Iris, time for bed, the boo-boos come out.
Oh yeah, she has a lot of boo-boos.
It's like, you gotta go to bed, and she just sit there and go, boo-boo. I'm like, okay, I'll kiss you. Where's your boo-boo? It's like boo-boo on the knee, boo-boo on the foot, boo-boo on the arm, boo-boo on the head. I'm like, wow, I'll just go, you're covered in boo-boos. And she'll go, boo-boo, dad, boo-boo. I'm like, that's wild. Before bed 2 minutes ago, you had no boo-boo.
It's cute now, but when she's like 16, it's gonna be really fucking awkward.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, no, go to fucking sleep.
Yeah, like, here's some Band-Aids.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before, but I don't know if you were here for it. Even weirder is recently, like, she started watching TV shows where animals were there and they had tails, and she got sad that she didn't have a tail.
Yeah, she wrote that trade for her.
Yeah. So she'll come up to you and go, tail. And we're like, no, you don't have a tail.
That's why
sorry.
we got her Peppa Pig with a tail for Halloween.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome. She had her own tail.
Does she like pointing
Yeah.
at it? Does she do the pig noise?
She'll do it, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll do that.
Kids are too adorable.
Yeah, dude.
So I often tell her she's the second beeb. Not to put her below my dog, but he was first. And Iris is the third beeb.
Yeah,
she's the
she
little
beeps
beeb.
now.
Beep. Yeah, and I'll go beep, 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 beep. Iris, for the longest time, I would do what I'd call a scissor pinch because her nose was too flat and she was too tiny to pinch. So I would just go beep, 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 and cut it like a pair of scissors. But now she's older, she's a little bigger. I can full-blown beep, 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 beep.
Thank you for that demonstration, Michael.
I just want to let you know, you're second beeb. That's pretty good. That's almost first.
It's true.
You're the second thing I've ever loved.
So we have first through third beeb, and now we're gonna have fourth beeb.
Yeah. So you dropped it like that. Yeah. That's true. So next year, thank you. 2 of us, 2 of them. Next year, around February, second baby. It's true.
It was actually funny in the office because Lindsay was like Lindsaying it up extra one week, and I was like, man, she's just like extra losing it. And I in a video, I think I was like, Lindsay, you knocked up again, and you didn't even know that you were.
Yeah, I was like.
I could sense it. I felt it.
This is funny because you said that. Then I came into the office the day I found out, and I told Boy, he's my boy. I was like, Boy, check this out.
By the way,
boy.
Am I first boy?
Yeah, you're first boy.
First boy.
Yeah. So I told Boy, it was like I was doing something where I popped in the morning. I was like, check this out. And he was like, "Bleh," and then I left. And then later in the afternoon, I told the rest of the office, I'm like, hey, just so you guys know, the biggest thing was like, fucking moonballs. Don't kill my baby, okay? When you guys are going ape shit. When Lindsay's in here, stop throwing shit and having glass rain from the ceiling and knives and shit flying all over the place.
Trevor.
Enough.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This is
You
like
need to
shattering
know,
glass.
okay, just to have it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And
I
I
mean, the onus is kind of on her. You called Moonball.
Shut up. So I tell the whole office, right? And Jeremy goes, he's like, yeah, well, I mean, we know because, you know, obviously you told Gavin like a week ago and he said it.
God damn it.
Jeremy was alive at the time. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, we know. Gavin told us last week. And I was like, dude, I told Gavin today. And he was like, oh my God, he knew. This is actually funny because literally yesterday, Lindsay and I had our autograph signing. And like,
Thanks. Thank you.
Weird. Okay, yeah.
Well, they were there. They must have been there.
So, you know, I'll slide shit in all over the place. And it's happened. I've slid it in a couple of videos. But somebody was at our autograph signing yesterday, and they were telling us, maybe it was that person that yelled woo, and they told us, they were like, oh my God, like, I was there. I was watching Extra Life in 2016 when you guys announced, like, Iris. Or, you know, I didn't say her name at the time, but you guys announced that you were pregnant, and it was so unbelievable, and like, you know, I was just such a big part of the community, and I felt like, you know, this is amazing, and it's such a big moment that I remember, and, you know, it was just so awesome to me, and I go, hey, you know, maybe you'll be there for the next one if that ever happens. It's today. It was one day later.
Bam.
Yeah, I fooled you. February 2019.
Bam. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you.
It's great.
I got laid.
Hey!
Kat was laughing
I'm glad
for
we're doing that.
a while after we went to your house because of Luna. At one point, where like Lindsay had ice cream and like a spoon or something, and Luna was sitting in her chair with like her binky in, and like she was just sitting there, and then Lindsay like walked and had ice cream, and Luna just goes. And like, it just like came out.
It was like, you're like, hey, do you want some ice cream? And she went, like I just prepped.
Let
Give
me
me it.
clear
And then
the
she was just
pot.
going,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
waiting
she's
for
such a
it.
chunko.
Chunko.
Yeah, I call her. We
Kat
call
thought it
her.
was the
I call her
funniest thing.
Chunko
Chunko Pop, yeah.
Chunko Pop.
She's
like
a collectible.
Funko Pop.
What is her favorite candy right now?
Spit.
Yeah.
She's
Eight months old.
It's awesome. It's funny
It's
to
wild
watch.
to see humans before they learn shame.
Yeah.
And like just like embarrassment.
Or after.
We took her to the park the other
forget that you
day,
learned it.
and there was some other kids playing there, and one kid was like maybe a little older than her, maybe like 3 or whatever, and she went up to him because she does this to Luna. She went, first of all, she'll walk up to kids like this close to them, like almost like nose to nose, like hi.
She's a close talker.
Right, and then she just walks up to this kid, and she's like hi, and he's just standing there, and she goes. Tickle, 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 and goes to like tickle the kid. I'm like, no, don't tickle random people. I know you do that to me and your mother and your sister, but that's this. You don't. This kid isn't. You don't know this kid. Don't just tickle people.
That's like physical contact too. I love also when you're getting like social cues in general. Like we went to a wedding, I guess it was 2 weekends ago because we were just in MCM, and Michael's getting ready downstairs, and the ring bearer, who was probably what you'd say like 10
An actual bear.
Oh no, he was younger than that.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Keep
was
saying
like
ring bear.
Yeah,
he was
ring
like
bearer.
7 or 8.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Michael's washing up, and he comes in to, I guess, get a snack or whatever. He looks around and then looks at Michael, who he's never met before, total stranger, and goes, "Can I have a snack?" And Michael's like, "I don't fucking know." Like,
That's not what I said. Don't exaggerate.
In your
I cursed at
brain,
the
yeah.
kid.
It's like
He walked
sure.
past me. I was on my phone. He walked past me. He came back and he was like, "Can I have a snack?" And I went, "Oh, I don't know where they are." And he goes, "Oh, they're up in the fridge." And I go, "Yeah, sure, go for it." and he was like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to have one." And I go, "Yeah, it's a party. Go have one." And then he left.
Then he eats chocolate and dies.
Kid asked me if it's a wedding.
I'm allergic to snacks.
Kid asked me for a snack. I said, "Yeah, sure."
Who gave him this Snickers?
Go eat a
He has
snack. I
peanut
didn't give him
allergy.
anything. He knew where they were. He was that kid was looking for a yes, and I was happy to give it to him.
Iris has her first like savage session, I guess, where she knew what she was saying to me.
What does that mean?
So, well, I told you, I was putting her to bed.
That's just truth.
Yeah, I guess. I was putting her to bed, and she doesn't understand the concept of like the term "I love you." So
She
I
knows.
say like, "Fucking Christ, shut the god,
No.
go back to New Jersey,
She
piece
knows.
of shit."
She knows.
Anywho, so putting her to bed, talking to her, trying to explain to her what love is as a concept. I say like, "Hey, you make me really happy." Okay, I love you. There we go. We'll try and blend the two. You'll figure it out. So I said, "You make me so happy. I hope mommy makes you happy." And she goes, "So sad, so sad." And I went, "Wait, are you saying I make you so sad?" And she goes, "Yeah." It's like, oh.
Bam.
Oh my God.
Get used to it.
It's true.
You got it tangled.
Oh, I'll be downstairs.
Bam.
I try and
With
help
my
you out, but
wine.
you don't listen.
Yeah.
You don't listen.
Incorrect. You said to me the other day that there was something that Iris didn't want to do. It was like cleaning her ears or something. And you were like, "I don't want to do that because she doesn't like that. I let mommy do that.
Right.
She does all the things that she doesn't
I'm
like."
the bad guy because I do mandatory
He
things.
does that, but like, you know, when you're holding her down, you got to know the level of holding. You know,
It's a light
there's
bulb.
there's like a tickle, and it's like I'm having fun, and then there's a tickle you're too much.
Yeah.
And I try to alleviate in the middle there, and you're just pushing her further into the daddy zone. You know, we'll be
I like
sitting
the bear
there.
hug.
We'll be sitting there playing
That
Yoshi.
Venn diagram of mom and dad.
We
She's
sitting there
going
playing
more.
Yoshi. We'll be playing Yoshi, and she'll get stuck, and she'll just give it to me like that, whatever, and I'll go, "Oh, let mommy play," and she'll go, "No, mommy, no,
And then I
mommy."
cry.
Yeah, but you know, you kind of deserve it. So
I'll be over here with Luna, so whatever.
for now,
I'm good.
that's a fine line with Iris, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, anytime she sees fire, she goes, "Fire, bad, hot." And I'm like, "Well, that's a candle. That's
That one's okay.
that one's
allowed.
We did that on purpose. She tries to blow out any candles in our house.
That's awesome.
Safety first. And she runs over and she'll start blowing. I go, "No, that's fine. You can blow it out later. Like, you gotta wait till the end."
That's a future firefighter
All right,
right
whatever.
there.
That was lit for 2 minutes and you blew it out.
We don't set them up for success with birthday cakes. I mean, that's
it
all
doesn't make
about
any
the
sense,
extinguishing.
you know.
yeah.
Anytime the stove, or the the stovetop, I'm just like, "That's fine. Leave it. Stop trying to blow it out."
But don't touch it.
I was trying to. Well, it's she knows like I can equate a lot to her with just boo boos, just like bad shit in general. I'll be like, let me just shorten it for you. That's a boo boo, and she knows like, "Fuck, that's bad."
Oh yeah.
She's
No
like, "I don't like
boo
those.
boo.
I don't like those. They're never good." And then I was trying to explain a needle to her, and I'm like, it's a boo boo, but it's good shit.
If you're not careful,
it's a
boo-boo.
good boo boo. I'm like, it's a
Necessary boo-boo.
I was telling her
see
about
what
like a
you're
flu
saying.
shot. I was talking about flu shot.
Yeah.
Not like a sewing
And it's
needle.
like
Right.
boo boo, like ow. I'm like, no, you want this one though. And she's like, which way is it, man? Like,
It's
is it
one
good
or
or
the
bad?
other,
I mean, come
yeah.
on. I'm two.
She doesn't understand necessary
The
boo-boos yet.
nuances.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all got our flu shots. I don't remember what I was talking about.
Boo-boos for the best.
Yeah, it's take the boo boo now, bigger boo boo later.
Yeah.
Stop the bigger.
No,
boo-boo.
no small boo boo now. Big boo boo later.
Yeah, you want the
Big
little
no
boo-boo.
goo.
The other thing is like I can always just like get her off of something by like insinuating she has boo boos. They're supposed to get caught up on something being a 2-year-old.
Sure.
She's having a fit about whatever, and
Just
I'm like,
distract.
"Do you want this? No. Do you want this?" And I'll just go, "Oh my god, do you have boo boos?" And just like, "Yeah." She'll always have boo boos if you ask. Like, she fell the other day. She just like fell backwards and just kind of like landed on her butt in the hallway. Maybe she hit her arm on the door. But she was like, "Boo, boo, boo, boo." I'm like, "Okay, this boo, boo, this boo, boo, boo." And I go, "That, you didn't hit your head at all."
You liar, you
Yeah,
fucking
but
liar.
Dad,
I saw
How
that
dare
hit.
you?
Boo boo.
Boo, boo, teeth, ow. tooth. I'm like, I can't. I'll try and kiss your tooth. It's difficult. I can't get.
Every time you, well, not every time, but one time you came into the office and you were like extra tired, and you're like, oh man, I really couldn't get Iris to like. He was like, I was trying to get her to go to sleep last night, and blah, blah, and you were like, and then just every time we went to sleep, covered in boo-boos.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anytime I'm trying to tuck you in, this boo-boos sprout up. Because Iris is like really like talking out. She's like stringing together sentences and stuff. And I go, did you clean Iris's ears last night? Because we have like a little, like pick to get like a little light on to like scoop the shit out of their ears. And we'll do it occasionally. But like usually it's a process. So like we gotta hold the kid down because she hates it, and like
the clamp
it's
out.
like super. Oh yeah, strap her down. They put the electrodes on her head and everything. So it surprised me that she did it, and I didn't know of it. There weren't screams throughout my household, and I just go, "Did you clean her ears?" And she's like, "No, why?" And I go, "I got her up this morning, and I was getting her ready, and the first thing she said to me was, 'Mommy cleaned Iris's ears.'" And I went, "Oh, cool!" Like that was like a big sentence for her.
Oh no!
And she goes, "Mommy cleaned Iris's ears," and I go, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah." And I'm like, "Did you clean her ears?" She's like, "No," and I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" Why did she tell me that?
Dream.
Why is like the first thing she told me?
Do you think it was like a memory that she's like, I'm just gonna state
It's
this
possible.
memory?
I mean, she has. She
Yeah.
didn't say last night. I
Yeah.
just assumed.
Or was
but
it more
just like-
insidious? Was she like, this man looks like he's going to clean my ears?
If I tell him,
let's just cut this off.
I would never do that. She wouldn't like me if I did that. I let Lindsay do that. I let her do all the things that Iris doesn't like. Like I'm in pretty good shape, and just playing on the floor with Iris for a couple hours yesterday. I had the day off. I like played with her all day. Like I was like, oh my god, this kid just keeps going. I was like, I'm 32. Like I couldn't imagine being 5 years older, crawling around on the floor with a 2-year-old. And I was just like, oh my god, like it's like my bones, It's nuts. It's nuts.
It gets
like,
no better.
Iris is like, she'll crawl a lot now because Luna crawls. So she'll get down, she'll crawl next to her and crawl around. And I watch her slam her knees on her tile floor, and I'm just like,
Jeez.
like I'm crawling slowly because I don't want to bash my knees in. She's like on the floor, and I was just like.
That's the thing. Is
But like she got like rubber knees.
Well,
like
she's got her baby knees right now.
She got baby
Her
knees.
adult knees will
Like
come
her
in.
knees are like beat red. Doesn't bother her. She never's like
heels like that.
She goes like this, and it's like finger. She's smashing her knees all day. And never comes up.
She's got the knee calluses
It doesn't,
built up.
it
It's
doesn't
good,
matter.
yeah.
And I'm just looking at her going, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's painful to watch. Now she's up and down the stairs like 500 times, and I'm like. Oh god, it's like going up that knee push on the step is like where all of my oldness is concentrated.
Yeah.
A stair. Going up a stair is where I'm like, God dang it. The other day I gave her a cookie. She wanted a cookie, and usually I'll give her like 2 or 3, and then like that's it. I don't do like keep coming back. It's like here's 3 cookies, you're done with the cookies now. You know what I mean?
Stomach boo boo.
The
Just
cookie
like-
bank is closed.
Just like, dude, because kids will go forever. They'll like want one more, and they want one more, and they want one more. It's just easier to be like, this is your allotment. Eat them at however you want. Savor them, suck them all down. You're not getting any more. So I was gonna give her 2 cookies, and she didn't want a second one. I'm like, okay, whatever. You don't want another cookie. So Luna is like starting to eat like solid foods. She's like old enough to eat them. She just doesn't have the teeth yet. She's got couple teeth on her bottom row. She doesn't have top teeth yet. So she can only have something that's like really soft.
Yeah.
But I buy the chewy cookies from Chips Ahoy just because they make less of a mess. Like when Iris bites them, they don't
crumbs
explode
everywhere.
into
Yeah,
crumbs all
yeah.
over my house. So that's why I get her the chewy.
Yeah,
So
understandable.
I took another cookie out, and I was eating it, and I was like ripping off little pieces and giving them to Luna, and she'll like gum a cookie for a minute. It's like a little, like one chocolate chip and some cookie. So because she was having some, I got a second one for myself, and Iris started screaming across the room at me, no two, because like I was having a second cookie, and I was like, yeah, I'm having a second one because I want one. And then she goes, me too. And I go, oh, here, have a second cookie. But it was just like, no, I don't want one. You're eating one? Give me a second one now. And then she just like sucked it down right in front of me. I was just like, all right.
It just stares at you.
I guess I won't eat cookies anymore.
Power play.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I mean, you can, but you're gonna have to give one to her too.
I offered.
It's a
They
cookie mafia.
change like this, man.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you want this? No. Do you want this? No. Do you want this? No. All right. Hey, I want that. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Just
Or
so
the,
that-
are you,
Joe,
are you
your
hungry?
attention.
No, I'm not hungry. Are you hungry?
Before
No,
you-
I'm not hungry. I'm starving.
I usually ask 2 or 3 times and then just do it anyway. And then I go, all right, you've lied to me. You know, like, do you want this? Do you want this? And I'll just go, yeah, I don't believe you. Here, take this. And then she'll just start food, drink, whatever. You don't want milk? No, I don't want milk. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you want, I'm going to pour your milk. I don't know why I asked you. I'm pouring your milk. And then she's like, milk. And then she's drinking the milk. And I'm like,
don't know why.
Why did we do this? Why did we go through this whole thing? You know you wanted the milk. I know you wanted the milk. We've done this dance before. It's actually funny because I just beat Yoshi's Crafted World with Iris. That's like her favorite game she's playing right now on the Switch. And it's crazy over the last couple months seeing her progress into like playing, like understanding the game. She'd always be like, she'd hand it to me if there was something she couldn't do. I'd get her past it and then I'd give it back to her. And now, like, she's playing, she's jumping on dudes, she's like throwing eggs into the background because sometimes, like, you hit the scenery and it like will like spin, you know, like you're in the foreground, you need to like hit a wall and then it spins you into the background. And I'm just like, it happened while I wasn't watching. So I look over at one point, I'm like, holy shit, you can do that? Like, you can spin the scenery? Like, when did you learn that? She's just like playing the whole game. So if she doesn't want me, I'll either read to her or I'll like play Yoshi with her when I put her to bed at night. So we finally got to the end of the game and I was like fighting Bowser, baby Bowser. And I'm like, oh, we're beating him, you know, and I'm looking and she's looking, you know, and then we beat him and then there's like a stage 2, like his final form. So then we're fighting the final form or whatever. I beat him. I'm like, we did it, we won. I look back and she's fucking sleeping. Uh-oh. Do I tell you we beat it? Or does it matter? Because a lot of levels too, the other thing she's obsessed about is after you beat it, there's a mechanic where the level flips and you do it in reverse. And it's just this thing where you can find these puppies in the level. And there's just a blue one, a pink one, and a blue one, a black one, and a pink one. And they're just, again, they're like running around and shit in the background. They're like kind of hidden sometimes under blocks or whatever. And she's just obsessed with that. And she'll just go, blue puppy, where blue puppy, where blue puppy? And I'm like, I don't know, I gotta find him, you know? And then again, she'll do most of it, but some of the levels are like scrolling levels. And she'll hand me she'll hand me the thing if she can't get it, but she will lose it on a scrolling level. Like the puppy is being murdered. Because she'll go, blue puppy. And I'll be like, oh, got it, I missed it. We'll restart the level. We'll save him. I was saying something to her the other day. I can't remember. It was so funny what she was saying. But it was like, I was like, don't worry, we'll save Blue Puppy. And she was almost like, we will? Like, will we?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Is that possible?
I've heard this Blue Puppy promise.
Are you sure?
Blue Puppy dead forever.
And I'm like, look, we got him. And then she'll like rejoice, like, Blue Puppy. So like, she's like into it now. Like you know, I played most of it, but like we beat that game. And I'm like, damn, you're like 2.5. And that's like your first game that you've beaten. I checked in on her earlier today and she was just sitting at the kitchen table playing the Switch. And I was like, I know she's playing Yoshi. Like, I know she's sitting there playing it. She'll just play the same levels. She'll hand me like, puppy. And I'll be like, well, there's 80 levels and we already did this one, but there's no conversation there where I'm like, let me back you out of this level. We'll do no. And I was like, okay, we're doing this level again. Okay, we just did this. I've been over this with you. Fine. Look, Blue Puppy, great. We got it. Great. Okay. No, don't hand it to me again. He's in the ice. He's behind the penguin. We've been over this. The big penguin's in front of the pink puppy.
Iris was in here. She was trying to like get at me all day. So she came over and she like realized I was talking to people and I had headphones on. So I gave her the headphones. I'm like, oh yeah, people are here. Say hi. And she just went in the microphone. She went, hi. And then everybody that was in the Discord channel was like, oh, hi, Iris, hi. And she just like sat there and stared ahead at nothing because she couldn't see people. And she just went, hi.
Oh, it was great.
Hi. And I just went, you can stop saying hi. You don't just have to keep saying hi. She just like didn't know what else to say. She was just like,
she counted down with our sync today, didn't she?
She did,
at
yeah.
one point.
Yeah, we did like an audio sync, and she's like, oh, fucking 5-1. I got that. I know that. Nailed it. Nothing, dude. That's one hand, man. I don't know if you guys noticed at the end of the day yesterday after work, I typed plus and then plus in Discord. I did see that. I did not type that. Just so you know, that was Iris smashing my keyboard. She just came over. She was like, I'm typing.
That's what we got age gates for. Like the ones that Michael has behind him.
Yeah,
Correct.
I was gonna say that, and I just didn't. The thing about that, I was smart with kid number 2. So when Iris started escaping from baby jail, what I learned with Iris is like, oh, she got out of the baby gate, whatever, we'll get rid of the baby gate. But what I didn't immediately realize is that translates to the crib as well. Of like, I'll just climb the fuck out of this. You can't stop me. And I was like, oh shit, like what do we do there? Because she was too little to like run around her room in the middle of the night, and it's kind of a far drop to like climb out of the crib. If she like biffs it, if she like perfect climbs, like climb over and leg dangle and then drop. But if she goes over head first, it's like a couple feet. So what I found was they sell these, basically they're like tents. It's like a big tent and you put the mattress in the tent and then drop that in the crib. So then it's like a bug net basically. So like you zip them in so they can't climb out. But the mistake I made was I didn't get it until after Iris had learned to climb out of the crib. So then she's like, I'm free. What the fuck is this? And it was like this new thing that boxed her in. So she hated it. She absolutely freaked out. She would like tear at it. And like, you could theoretically still eat shit because again, it's just like a mesh. So you could climb over the actual crib and then fall out, but be like trapped in the mesh. It's not physical. It's not like solid enough to stop you from climbing out.
Like a dolphin in a net.
Yeah, basically. And fortunately, that never happened. But I kind of envisioned finding her dangling outside of her crib, but caught in the net.
That's man. That's comfortable.
With Luna, the second I had the smell of she's climbing, I put the fucking tent in her crib, so she'll never know that she can climb out. Like I removed that from her. It's like the baby elephant thing. I don't even know about that. Like when you put a post in the ground with a baby elephant and chain them to a post, and then they grow up and they can't get out of it. But then when they grow up, elephants don't know that they can just rip the post out because they couldn't get out when they were a baby, so they just don't try. Like apparently that's a thing. That's what I got with her.
And here I thought they were supposed to be one of the smarter animals.
Nah. You want to play this game? Check this out. They're in disarray because my children love playing with them. But look at this shit. Look at my amiibo. You want to see my amiibos?
Okay, that's cool as hell. That's fucking awesome.
Good God.
There's a Star Fox poster, and then there's a Banjo-Kazooie over there. But yeah, I used to have them all up there and in some kind of order, but then began Iris going, I want that one. And I went, okay. And then that was the end of that. So now they're strewn about the house, but I do own every single one. And they used to all be on the wall.
I spent about, $100 on food for 5 animals a month. And
that's quite a lot.
Yeah, but I can imagine how much is it for one kid a month?
It's not that bad.
Nothing. I don't. Yeah. Iris says I'm hungry, and then I say do something about it.
Damn,
get a job
with Millie, and then it's all invested. Then once you're old, you're like, yes,
okay,
it's paid off.
Great, and I'm tired.
Protect somebody little one.
You can always raise them and make more and have unlimited cheapies.
But the world spawns unlimited. For every one I murder, a new one is birthed.
I want to eat now, Jack, not in the future.
Exactly. I don't give a shit about my kids. I give a shit about me. Jeff,
chips.
you'll appreciate this. You know what's
I do.
awesome? But having kids, the other night, I was Iris and I were cleaning up her playroom, and she's got like a little kitchen, and she's got a box of like 10,000 like food items. And she's like putting stuff away, and she's putting stuff away. And she picks up one, and she goes, donut. And she had like a little donut. I'm like, yeah, that's a donut. And she goes, I want pink donut. I'm like, you want a pink donut? And she was like, yeah, I want a pink donut. I'm like, okay, I'll see if I can get you a pink donut. And that was like 3 nights ago, maybe 2 nights ago. So then this morning, I got up early, and I was like, maybe they're still open. They got drive-thru. I went over there. They were still open. And the only reason I went, I got kolaches and donuts, but the only reason I went was to get pink donuts. And then she got up today, and she was like, using the potty and brushing her teeth and getting dressed. And we got her down for breakfast. And I was like, guess what I got for you? And I opened the box, and she went, pink donut. And I was like, it was like the most rewarding thing ever, where she was like, I said I wanted a pink donut. You got a fucking pink donut. That's awesome, is essentially what she said. She didn't say that, but that's what she meant. Absolutely. And then Michael got kolaches out of it. So I wouldn't have gone for myself. I don't give a shit. I would have just eaten some cheese. But she wanted a pink donut, so I bought her a pink donut. Dude, most of it you can't hear because these microphones are you have to be so close. But we recorded Awa this morning, and my children were screaming for almost the entirety of it in the background. There's a bunch of parts where like Lindsay and I are just looking over our shoulder and we're staring at each other, and not like crying or someone's hurt. Just like Luna's at the point where she can scream at the top of her lungs, and she just does it out of excitement. And then Iris will just start doing it because she goes, "Oh, she's doing it. I'm going to do it too." And then vice versa. If Iris starts doing something, Luna will try to copy her. And they don't even do it at the same time. It'll be like, and they just like scream back and forth at each other. That was just happening right now. And I was like, "What's up?"
Screaming fit.
There's just dead silence. It was I think Luna's taking a nap, but it was just Iris screaming. And I'm like, "What do you need?" And she just ignored me. So I was like, "I guess you need nothing. She's just like, nothing, dude. I'm just screaming. What do you want?"
I want you to know, son or daughter, I used you for this. I'm sorry, but it was for the kids. You're a kid. You understand.
You'll get it one day.
No, I'm not.
You're going.
Oh shit!
I'm hoping Jack looks bad.
I'm hoping his face.
Monster.
Monster.